Hi everybody, welcome to the very first math podcast at Prometheus School. I am your host Vivi, and today we have a discussion lined up with some of my friends who have been exploring the topic of why mathphobia exists and how the IBMYP curriculum, along with fun math activities in class, is helping us overcome it. Let us start by delving into the concept of mathphobia. What is it, and why do some students develop a fear of math? To help us navigate this topic, we have Jitashri, Arish, and Arjun who are eager to share their thoughts.
Hi, I'm Jitashri. I think math phobia comes from a lack of understanding. The fear of making mistakes and not getting bad grades can be overwhelming. In our class, our math teacher introduced an activity wherein we had to crumple a sheet of paper and throw it as hard as we can, thinking about all the mistakes we made while solving math problems. After that, we picked our papers up and traced the creases of the folds. This activity helped us understand that mistakes are not actually negative, but they help our brains grow. Don't you agree, Arish?
Hi, I'm Arish. Yes, I agree. I feel there is this misconception that math is about rote memorization of formula and not about creativity or problem solving. This perception can make students disinterested and anxious. What do you think, Arjun?
Well, I totally agree, Arish. As mentioned in an article of Times of India, research confirms that parents with high math anxiety try to help their children with their homework, but then unintentionally end up conveying the idea that math is difficult and anxiety-provoking. But now, thanks to our MYP program, we don't use written formulas, we find patterns and create our own rules.
Well said, Arjun. The International Baccalaureate Middle Years Program, also known as the IBMYP, places a strong emphasis on holistic education. What do you think? How has the IBMYP curriculum at Prometheus School helped in changing the narrative around math?
Hi, I'm Siddhan, and I think the IBMYP math curriculum promotes both inquiry and application, helping students to develop problem-solving techniques that are useful in the world outside of school. For example, we did a topic on money and budgeting, which helped us understand real-life concepts like tax, interest, and income. Topics like these help us understand the world outside of school and help us get prepared for the future. Now, Arjun, would you like to add on some points?
Yeah, you're totally right. The curriculum promotes collaborative learning, which allows us to discuss and solve problems together. This has significantly reduced the fear of being judged by mistakes.
Yes, you are right. As we did the algebraic calendar project in groups or the peer teaching session on an assigned topic of geometry and presented it in front of the class, that makes our social skills better. When we were making the calendar project, I was a bit anxious that how will I create 29 equations. But the way my teacher taught me to create the equations, she made it really easy for me.
I agree, Arish. I found that activity really interesting. I would also like to talk about one activity you mentioned in your paragraph, which was the peer teaching activity on geometry that we did recently, where students would be divided into groups and given different topics to collaborate on, such as triangles and polygons. And then they would create activities and presentations to teach their fellow peer mates on those topics. These activities helped us improve confidence and collaboration skills.
At Prometheus, we're encouraged to use Desmos and other interactive tools in class, which really helped me to understand math better. We have also done assessments on Desmos to not only make our classes exciting, but also our tests.
Let us shift our focus to the fun math activities that happen in our classrooms daily. How do these activities help us overcome math anxiety?
We have mentioned several interesting and unique math activities before. These activities make learning enjoyable, and when we participate in games, puzzles, and real-life simulations, it does not feel like traditional math. It helps us see the subject in a new light. It helps us get immersed and helps us in understanding the topic better.
Yes, Siddharth, you're completely right. These activities create a positive and supportive learning environment. When you are having fun with math, you are more likely to be open to challenges and be less afraid to make mistakes. Many activities that my peers have stated above has allowed us and myself to collaborate and share our learnings. And at the start of every new topic, we have had many activities that allow us to understand the topic easier.
I would also like to add on that in class, we also enjoy playing online games and quizzes, which help us understand the math topics even more. So, I have a question for all of you. Can any of you share a personal experience where a fun math activity has made a significant impact on your perspective of math?
I personally used to dread math, but group projects like fun calendar projects, murder mysteries, and peer teaching classes in IBMYP curriculum made me realize the practical applications of what we were learning. It completely changed my perspective. What about you, Arjun?
Same here, Jitashri. I used to not like math or algebra at all. I used to hate it. But then I remember a class where we played a murder mystery game where we ran around the halls outside our class trying to find clues and solve them to find out who was the murderer. Activities like this really allowed me to like and love algebra and other topics in math.
Well, guys, you've talked about how math anxiety influences your perspective of math. But what do you think of our teachers? What was their reaction to maths in their childhood? So, to answer this question, let's hear our own teachers' voices regarding their perspective of math anxiety. Miss Sonali, when did you, at our age, did you have math phobia?
It is an understatement, phobia. I had immense. Even when I lie down in the night and if I dream of math, I'm sweaty all over. My height of phobia is so much. I'm very scared of math. And I'm in awe with the math teachers. Like, I bow to them.
Okay, so Miss Anjali, when you were our age, did you suffer from math phobia?
Oh yes, I remember I was scared, petrified, It was so much tough for me. I don't know why. What was the reason? Was it that the activities were not that, fun loving, where I could enjoy? Or was it the content I was not understanding? I till dated, I don't know. But yes, I had a phobia and I left math after my standard 10th. I never studied math because I was so scared. There was one time when I enjoyed algebra and geometry, but then in my summative I got such bad grades that I lost all my hope and my interest, Yes, I was scared of math a lot, and till dated I am. Till dated.
Okay, Miss, thank you. So, Miss, at our age, did you have math phobia?
Did I have math phobia at your age? How old are you?
12.
12. Okay. I still have math phobia. I'm a lot older than you, and my math phobia has been time immemorial. It started from when I was born, and it's going to go on till forever. I don't think I will ever get over the phobia of math. Ever.
Well, it looks like many of our teachers have suffered from math anxiety, and it really looks like a serious issue for them. A big thank you to my friends for sharing their insights. Remember, math is something to not be feared but embraced, and here at Prometheus School, we are breaking the chains of math phobia. Before we conclude, we have a special message from our wonderful math teacher, Miss Ruchika.
Hello everyone, I am Ruchika and I want to express my gratitude to Arish, Jitashri, Arjun and Siddhan and our wonderful host Vivi for sharing their thoughts on math phobia. It is heartening to see students in meaningful discussion about the subject. As we wrap up this episode on National Mathematics Day, which is marked on 22nd December to celebrate the birth anniversary of India's famed mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan, I want to thank each of you for joining us. Remember, math is not just about numbers, it is a tool to explore the wonders of the universe. Embrace the beauty of mathematics and let us continue this journey together. Happy National Mathematics Day to all our listeners and stay curious.
Thank you, Ms. Ruchika, for your inspiring words. Until next time, keep those math minds unleashed and have a fantastic National Mathematics Day. Thank you.